pure in heart shall see. The Most High, the Most High, only the pure in heart shall see. The Most High, the Most High. That's the only way you're gonna get to that kingdom of heaven. If you got a pure heart, only the pure heart shall see the Most High. Only the pure at heart, you know what I'm saying? Heart shall see the Most High. See the Most High, only the pure in heart shall see. See the Most High, the Most High, the only one, the pure in heart shall see. See the Most High, your heart's clean. The Most High, if your heart's dirty, you better clean it up, because the Most High judges the heart. If you're hating on your brother, and it's in your heart, you better fix it and clean out that heart of yours. Only the pure in heart shall see. See the Most High, the Most High. Only the pure in heart shall see. Hey, only the pure in heart. Hey, the Most High.
For he that have clean hands and a pure heart shall see the Most High. And that's the reason why you should dig deep inside, loving your Father with all your heart and soul, cleaning out all that junk of old, because that's the only way you're going to free your soul. So forgive and let's live in that beautiful place, so we can all see the Most High face to face, loving one another with a pure heart, thanking our Heavenly Father for a brand new start, and receiving what the Father had for the pure heart.
It is all pure in heart shall see. See the Most High, they're the only ones who see the Most High. Only the pure in heart shall see. You gotta have a pure heart. Only the pure shall see. The Most High, only the pure in heart shall see. You gotta be humble, clean out your heart today. Everybody talking about they want to see the Most High. You know, tell your brother you love, they ain't willing to clean their your sister you love them too. If you got some hatred against your enemies, clean that heart out. You gotta forgive them and move on.
All right. Sorry about that, family. My brew was the only one over here jamming to my beloved brethren, King Nas.
Yes,
he let us know we wasn't having no sound, but me and my brother was enjoying the music. But sorry y'all can enjoy it.
Yes,
but appreciate you there, bro, for letting us know we wasn't all the way live. With that, all praise, honor, and magnificent glory is to the Elohim of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Yes, sir.
And to his only begotten son, the beloved one.
Yes, sir.
Yeshua HaMashiach. We give him praise, honor, and magnificent glory. To our brothers and sisters in the faith, as always, we salute you. We back again on another Shabbat night to snatch the draws off the devil and do damage to the kingdom of God.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to put all 10 toes up his rear end as many times and as often as we can.
Yes, sir.
Because we are guardians of the throne.
Yes, sir.
I got my beloved brethren. He's in the building. Say something to the people, bro.
Shabbat shalom, family. Shabbat shalom. You know, as I always say, let us give thanks and glory to the Most High, because he kept us another Sabbath.
Yes, sir.
You know, count it a light thing.
All praises, all praises. Want to thank everybody again tonight for joining us tonight and trying to do what we always do, and that's edify the body and glorify the Most High.
Yes, sir.
So that's my prayer every time I come before the people. I ask him to let his words be my words, his thoughts my thoughts, and his ways my way, that he may be glorified and his people edified.
Yes, sir.
That's my prayer.
Yes, sir.
And so with that, we're going to give you the title of tonight's lesson. The title of tonight's lesson is Be Not Righteous Over Much. So over the past few weeks, some things have been brought to my attention. And some things that I've seen some things within, even in myself. Mm-hmm. That there's different variables and different various levels to being over righteous. Mm. And being over righteous leads to conceit and presumptuousness. And that's an ugly characteristic in an Israelite man or woman who's supposed to be a spirit-led person. Right. We can be over righteous, and even in that, put ourselves and the people around us in bondage. Mm. Because we're trying to come up with every little bitty thing. When we're going to read tonight, I don't care who you are, how good you keep it. You ain't keeping it to the fullest of extent. That's right. You keeping it the best way you can. Right. You understand? So we're going to get into these different various types of being overly righteous, even in leadership. Mm. You know I'm hard on leadership. Yes, sir. Because leadership, if the head bad, the body bad. That's right. Huh? Yeah, that's what the book says. So if the head is bad, the body is bad. So some of these things that I've been seeing within our small assembly and within myself and other people is causing other people to feel some type of way. Mm. Now I ain't condoning being in your feelings, right. But I'm just saying you don't be a stumbling block. Right. Is what I'm saying. Right. So let's get into it, bro. Yes, sir. Let me know, I got to get my PowerPoint now. Let's get into it, and I'll pull it up for my brothers and sisters in the room. And here we go. All right. I'm gonna click on this first slide. Let me do a check, because I can't see the chat, bro, when I got my PowerPoint pulled up. So I'm gonna just do a check and make sure we coming through loud and clear. We coming through loud and clear. I don't want no hindrances tonight. Yeah, let me get in here and see. If we coming through loud and clear, bro. My phone been acting crazy all day. I can't get to it. Let me see. Let me get out of this for a minute. If y'all can hear it, put a 7 in the room. All right. Oh yeah, we in there. Okay. All right, we good. So with that, we're gonna get into the first script. But before we get into the first script, I'm gonna explain this picture we got on here. We got a egg, a golden egg with a crown. Yes, sir. And he's very, very pretentious because he thinks because he's gold and he got a crown, he can walk on other eggs. Right. But we all know that eggshells are fragile. Yes, sir. So when you're walking on other people's emotions and feelings and criticizing they walk to the point where you're trying to pump yourself up, right. That's a fragile. That's walking on eggshells now. Yeah. You leaving damage behind. So when you self-righteous or having or characterized by a certainty, especially an unfounded one, there is that one is totally correct or morally superior. When you think you better or holier than thou, there's another word. Let me do this real quick before we get in the script. There's another word I want to bring out because that word is pretentious. Mm-hmm. Now, what does it mean if someone is pretentious? If you say that someone or something is pretentious, you mean they try to seem important or significant, but you don't think that they are. Mm. So once again, your opinion and way you view things is the only way it can be. Right. All right. So Just wanted to bring that out before we get. So as you going through these scripts, bro, when you read, people can remember this. So let's go to the first script, Ecclesiastes, the 7. We gonna actually I got 16, but we're gonna read 16 and 17. All right, Ecclesiastes, the chapter the 7, verse 16. When you get it, bro, go ahead and start reading.
Okay, family. So verse 16. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself?
So there's two ways we can look at this. We can look at it through the Sunday Christian lens and say because you trying to keep the law that you being overly righteous. This is not what this is saying.
Right.
This is not what this is saying. So you have a lot of Sunday Christians that try to run over here when we tell them they shouldn't be eating pig meat and all this. That they say y'all being over righteous. No, because the one who's writing this context, like we always say, is Solomon.
That's right.
And he understands because you can read the end of the book. It said the whole duty of man is what? To fear God and keep his commandments. That's right. So he's not telling you not to keep the commandments to my Sunday Christian folk.
Right.
He's saying don't be over righteous. Read that again, bro.
Verse 16. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself?
Don't make yourself the way you think you know everything.
Right.
Don't ever get, don't ever get to the point where you unteachable or unlearnable. Because then you like this dude right here.
Right.
You have painted yourself as gold with a crown and you walking on other people. See, we have so much of that going on with in Israel. I'm talking about, hey, man, look, we already know what the world about.
Right.
But we got a lot of that going on in Israel.
Oh, yes, sir.
Verse 17, bro.
And it reads, be not over much wicked, neither be thou foolish. Why shouldest thou die before thy time?
And he says, be not wicked over much or willfully, neither be foolish. See, we got a lot of stuff that goes on within the Israelite community that we garnish as being holy. I'm gonna give you a case in point, so I'm gonna try to make myself clear on one point because I got several other points I want to make. But you got a lot of brothers around here be saying, man, you brushing your hair with that boar brush. And the book say you shouldn't touch the carcass of, well, first of all, the hair ain't the carcass, Negro. All right, let's keep that in mind. See, man, you brushing your hair with that pig brush, that boar brush, and man, you touching an unclean thing. He said, well, I want to go there, I ain't gonna go there. He said, don't eat. He said, don't eat or touch the carcass thereof. The dead carcass now.
Right.
Because somebody got to raise pigs to clean up the trash around the farm, don't?
That's right.
He said, don't eat it, and don't touch the dead carcass of a pig. You won't try to tell me I'm gonna go to the lake of fire for brushing my beard and grooming myself. See, that's being overly righteous.
And we know we can't eat the badger, but it was a badger skin.
See, this is what I'm saying. You got beautiful point, bro. Beautiful point. We get so hung up in the Israelite thing. Well, man, we can't touch nothing. We can't eat nothing. We got to walk over here and move. You're destroying yourself. And you putting other people around you in bondage because they scared, you know what I'm saying, I'm offending somebody else.
Right.
Hey, man, keep the law. Well, we're going to read. I ain't finna over talk. Numbers 20. Numbers 20, man. Numbers 20. I ain't going to talk to the devil. I'm going to try not to talk to the devil. However the Ruach moves.
That is, Hebrew.
Numbers 20. All praise. Numbers 20. We're going to read 10 through 13. Check this out, bro. We done read this before. I want to look at it a different way, though.
Okay.
Go ahead and read.
Okay, family. Numbers 20 and verse 10. And Moses and Aaron gathered the congregation together before the rock. And he said unto them, hear now, ye rebels, must we fetch you water out of this rock? And Moses lifted up his hand, and with his rod he smote the rock twice, and the water came out abundantly, and the congregation drank, and their beasts also.
So here you have the mediator and the high priest. See, I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of times the Most High elevate us, and we'll say some things that after we say it, as soon as it come out of our mouth, we know we shouldn't say it.
Damn, yeah.
But see, sometimes when you're in a position of leadership, you don't get a second chance. That's why I keep telling y'all ain't gonna get me. And see, Moses said, must we?
That's right.
That you Now the Most High didn't renege on his promise. He just told them, and if you keep reading, I think he said, I want you to go tell Aaron, he ain't getting in. And I'm telling you, you ain't getting in. Because see, sometimes we can think because we done did some things and we get kind of angry and get lifted up in our own mind, we forget about the Most High. That's being pretentious. Even in your emotion, your anger, you can't be pretentious. Because you put off an error, because from then on, this was known as the law of Moses.
Yeah.
Instead of the law of Yah.
That's right.
But see, the waters of strife got the two main people, the one who had the ear of God and the one who made the sacrifices to God, got them in trouble. Being pretentious.
Here we go. Aaron took
him out quick. Because he was a troublemaker anyway.
Right. You already.
You know what I'm saying? You was already out of order. So we gotta be careful. Because see, like I said, even in positions of authority, man, we gotta watch ourselves. We gotta watch ourselves, especially, well, I should have said, especially in positions of authority. We have to watch ourselves. But let's keep it moving. Okay. Let's go to the book of Jasher.
You want to read the 12 and 13?
Oh, yeah, read it 12 and 13. I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead and read that.
So, verse 12. And the Most High spake unto Moses and Aaron, because ye believed me not, to sanctify me in the eyes of the children of Israel. Therefore ye shall not bring this congregation into the land which I have given them.
You see that? Go ahead, brother.
This is the water of Meribah,
the waters of strife,
because the children of Israel strove with the Most High, and he was sanctified.
But he was sanctified in the children, even in the unbelief. But he said, Moshe, you and I are wrong. It's time for y'all to fold up y'all tents.
Retirement time.
Because you were pretentious and presumptuous and did not sanctify me. See, you were self-righteous. You sanctified. Must we fetch you water? Man, be careful, you rebels. See, that's, bruh, I want to stress it to my fellow elders and teachers. Man, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, man. Y'all can't do what y'all wife do, what y'all children do, what y'all if you in a position of thought, man, you gotta watch yourself, brother. Watch it. If you gotta go somewhere and cool off or whatever you gotta do, watch your mouth. Because see, them hard-headed Negroes still got the water. But they got in trouble.
Yes, sir.
Them hard-headed Negroes drank and their animals drank. But y'all got in trouble. Watch your mouth, man. Let's go to the book of Jasher, bro. Okay. We go into Jasher the 22. I'm gonna put it up in the room for my brothers and sisters. Jasher the 22. If you want to read out the book, I got it over here. Yeah. Jasher the 22. And we're gonna pick it up at the 40, bro. I think it's a couple more pages. Jasher the 22. We're gonna read verses 40 through 45. Now watch this. And see, I'm gonna tell you, I see this all the time in Israel, bro. Joe was bragging. And see, you brag and try to discount what the other brother or sister may have said to puff yourself up.
Right.
And when you do that, you know the Most High is gonna try you at your word. But the reason why they do it, being over righteous.
Right.
Being righteous over much. Watch this right here. Let's look at this little story between two brothers. We're gonna pick it up. This is Jasher the 22. We're gonna read 40 and 45. Watch your mouth, man. Because the Most High might just call you out on it.
Yes, sir.
Trying to puff your chest out and be over righteous.
Right.
See, that's why I say, man, the Hebrews will tell you, hey, man, I'm down. I'm on DA. I'm down. What's going on? Hey, go ahead, bro. Read that.
So verse 40, family. And Isaac, the son of Abraham, was growing up in those days. And Abraham, his father, taught him the ways of the Most High, and to know the Lord, and the Lord was with him.
Now the Lord, just like Moshe did. See what I say, man? Even though the Lord with you, don't mean you can't get in trouble.
That's right.
And don't mean you can't get tried on your word. And see, the book say, let your yea be yea.
And your nay be nay.
And your nay be nay. So now, I've seen a lot of brothers, man, you know what I'm saying? And then when it comes time to take care of their business.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying that.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and read.
Verse 41.
Uh-huh.
And when Isaac was 37 years old, Ishmael, his brother, was going about with him in the tent.
Uh-huh.
So they back and forth.
Yeah, they back and forth, going back and forth. Go ahead, bro.
And Ishmael boasted of himself to Isaac, saying,
Uh-huh.
I was 13 years old when the Most High spoke to my father to circumcise us.
Right.
And I did according to the word of the Most High, which he spoke to my father. And I gave my soul unto the Most High, and I did not transgress his word, which he commanded my father. And Isaac answered Ishmael, saying, Why dost thou boast to me about this, about a little bit of thy flesh, which thou didst take from thy body, concerning which the Most High commanded thee? As the Most High liveth, the Elohim of my father Abraham, if the Most High should say unto my father, Take now thy son Isaac, and bring him up an offering before me, I would not refrain, but I would joyfully accede to it.
So the commandments that Ishmael gave his soul, that word soul is nefesh, that means body. He didn't give up his soul, he gave up his flesh to be circumcised.
Right.
So he did it out of obedience until Abraham, his dad.
Right.
So, you know, this is tit for tat thing.
Right.
I'm just like this here. I go buy a big boy truck, I come to show you, and then you go out and you go out and buy a bigger truck.
Yeah, I got
Man, you got that F-150, I got a 250.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I take a picture of a wardrobe, and then you go out and you go take a picture of shit.
Yeah.
But see, watch what happens right here. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 45.
Uh-huh.
And the Most High heard.
And what happened?
The Most High heard the
Oh.
words that Isaac spoke to Ishmael.
And what?
And it seemed good in the sight of the Most High. And he thought to try Abraham in this.
So you just got your daddy tried by your big mouth. Trying to be overrighteous. Man, you got that little flesh cut out. Man, whatever Most High tell me to do. It was a song years ago. And Most High tried. I put myself in this man. I said Most High tried me. It was a song years ago by the second generation of the Wines. The little boy came out with their own little group and everything. And one of the songs, never will have forgot that song, said, Wherever you send me, Lord, I'll go. It's been many times I want to turn back on y'all. But guess what? I gave my word.
Right.
I can't go nowhere.
Right.
Because see, Isaac just got himself put in the mix and got his dad. Most High said, oh, I'm going to try Abraham since you want. See, you see what just happened? Being overly righteous, you got to say something. You can't take it nobody saying they did something for the Lord. Right. You got to say what you did for the Lord.
Right.
And you can get yourself in trouble.
Hey, that would have been and you know how his mama responded to.
Man, we ain't getting that.
Oh, but hey,
mama, man, it was because of his mama died.
Yeah.
This right here, him running his mouth. See, we don't think about the repercussions.
Right.
Well, you did that for the Lord. I do bigger things for the Lord.
Right.
You just can't say, oh man, that was all praise.
Yes, sir.
That was good, man. You obey, you know what I'm saying? That's a commandment anyway.
Sir. Most High bless you.
Most High bless you, man.
Yeah.
Man, you ain't getting nothing. Man, Most High told me to kill myself. Huh? See, boy, that going on in Israel today, though.
Oh,
that very thing is still going on in Israel today. So watch your mouth now.
Take for tack.
Well, I will say something.
Man. At least he's 37, so Ishmael 50.
He ain't
no babies. Yeah.
Guess what?
They still want the hierarchy though.
It ain't no babies in Order McKelson, but guess what? They still act like it. Some old Negroes and shit grows I'm talking about. Am I lying, my brother?
You ain't lying, brother. You are not lying.
See, what? Y'all keep on. See, I'm gonna tell you about these scriptures. When the Most High to put the words in the mouth of one of his servants, whoever it may be, I ain't just talking about me.
Right.
And you go against the grain, then you know, hey, deal with it.
Here coming.
Yeah, deal with it. Let's go back to the PowerPoint, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back to the PowerPoint. Let's go to Hebrews 5. Hebrews 5. And see, I'm gonna tell you what be tripping me out, bro. This is what trips me out about the whole situation, the whole demonstration. Folks really think folks be sitting there smiling and they really don't know what's going on. They think you smiling because you dumb. Mm-hmm. They think you smiling and shaking your head like because you dumb. They don't know that you know what they know, but they don't know it.
I'm saying I'm not dumb.
Yeah. Most of the time it's on the Shabbat, so I can't bust you out like I want to. Hebrews, man. Hebrews. Hebrews the 5, we're going to read 11 through 14, my brother. And when you get it, go ahead and feed the people.
All right, family. Hebrews 5 and verse 11. Mm-hmm. Of whom we have many things to say, and hard to be uttered, seeing ye are dull of hearing.
Dull of hearing.
For when the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again.
You see that? Go ahead, brother.
Which be the first principles of the oracles of Elohim.
So you forgot the first thing first. Y'all always try to jump to the second thing and ain't doing the first thing. How you gonna tell somebody you a teacher or an elder Israel and you ain't doing the first works, man? And you lose credibility like that, bro.
Yes, sir.
And I'm putting this on the teachers and the elders because I'm seeing too much over righteousness. You involved in everything, but you ain't even doing the first work. Do you know that how much damage to the credibility, not only of your name, but the name of how much Shiach that does? You ain't doing the first thing right first. So that's what you mean. That's what the book say. Don't be overly righteous or righteous over much. Look, man, stay in your lane.
Right.
And do the first work. Then he say, hey, you left your first love.
That's right.
And he said, in the time that you should be teaching, I got to pull y'all back and teach you again. So you need to sit your ass down and let me come back in here and teach you some more. And then let me see you working that which you're supposed to be working in. Right. And then maybe we'll go back and then reboot.
Right.
Go ahead and read.
Okay, the middle of 12. And are become such as have need of milk and not of strong meat.
You see that? And y'all jokers jumping from book to book and pseudepigrapha and the bottom of it. And your ass ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. You know you ain't. But you want to show how much knowledge you got and how you can break these scriptures down. You ain't doing the first works, man. You ain't got no credibility with these folks. Like I said, they smiling, laughing, nodding their head. They're like, I'm glad we didn't shut up. Go ahead.
Verse 13. For everyone that uses milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness.
You see that?
Yes.
Go ahead.
For he is a babe.
He's a what?
A babe. But strong meat belonging to them that are full age. Even those who by reason of use have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil.
See, that's why I say Joe be smiling in your face, nodding their head like they're agreeing with you. They looking at you like, man, please. All right? I see what you're doing over here. And I see what you're doing over here. And it ain't adding up.
Right.
It ain't adding up. And then you wondering why. Well, be quiet. I'm going to be quiet. You wondering why. I'm going to put it like this. You wonder why stuff ain't going the way it's supposed to be going. Or the way you think it should be going. Because, bro, in the time that you should be chewing on the meat, I got to take you back to the middle. This is the rule. I'm not me. I'm just going to teach you what he get. Right. I'm talking about what the Most High saying through the words of Paul. Because you're being overly righteous. You want to put on this outward showing of righteousness. Right. But inwardly, and the things you're supposed to be taking care of, man, it's all mixed up. It's all mixed up, bro. But let's go to the next place. Proverbs 25. My boo already there. I'm running my mouth once again. He didn't beat me to the punch. Yeah, I said my boo already sitting there, don't dead ready. Proverbs 25. We're gonna read verse 16, bro, and then we're gonna skip down to 27. Yeah. Proverbs 25 and 16. When you get it, go ahead and feed the people.
Okay, family, Proverbs 25, verse 16. Hast thou found honey? Eat so much as is sufficient for thee. Lest thou be filled therewith, and vomited.
See, when you get all this knowledge and all this quote unquote holiness, see, the word of God tastes good. It's sweet to the mouth.
Yes, sir.
But see, you can eat so much till you ain't like the old people. You say you so heavenly minded, you ain't no earthly good. That's what the old people used to say.
That's like that saying, though.
Yeah, but this is what it is. You can eat so much and get propped up so much till you vomit. And you know what happens when you vomit, right? It's too much for you.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, the next time you go to eat this book or partake of a ministry or do a work, when you get, you know how when you eat something, you don't want, when you vomit up, you don't want to eat it no more.
You see same little taste. Every time you smell it, you get sick all
that. When you get called out on your unrighteousness or your over righteousness, now when it's time to read and pray, you don't want to do it anymore. That's what we try. See, a whole lot of honey for a lot of people ain't good, man.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta stay on that milk.
I used to tell my rib them, we used to have some of my family would come over, and boy, they'd start from they just be in on the prayer team, and I'm like, let's go give them a little bit here and there. You overfeed a baby, guess what they're gonna do?
They're gonna throw it up.
That's right. So just give them a little bit. They ask you a question.
And you let them chew on it.
They went all in the millennial kingdom with them. I'm like, come on.
And depending on the atmosphere or the questions that's coming, you may have to go there. But what I'm saying, like you said, don't overdo it.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about even with yourself.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna read later on. Solomon said, man, the reading the books is in this.
Yeah.
Tiresome to the body.
Yes, sir.
So you eat too much honey, man, you're gonna throw it up. Read it over again, bro. I mean, interrupt. 16.
Verse 16. Hast thou found honey? Eat so much as is sufficient for thee, lest thou be filled therewith and vomited.
See, we serve a God of balance. See, you can't be overly wicked or overly righteous. He said in Leviticus 19, he said other places in Proverbs 2, man, just weights and balances, man. Just ephah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't be so righteous that I can't be fit for the master's use. And I can't be so wicked that I can't be fit for the master's use.
Right.
We serve a Elohim, a power of balance. You understand?
Yeah.
You
get too high. Don't get too low.
There you go. That's all you gotta do. And look, just keep the commandments, man. The spirit of the law and the letter of the law. But guess what? See, well, we're gonna get to it. Go ahead, drop down 27, bro.
Verse 27, family. It is not good to eat much honey. So for men to search their own glory is not good.
You see that? It ain't good for you to search out your own glory. Man, I do this and I do this. And do this. I got the biggest, I got the biggest Israelite camp of the world. It ain't good for you to search your own glory. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see. Because see, y'all think cause a joke. See, the book say that a hoary head is to be received with honor. You know what I'm saying? If it is seasoned with wisdom. Right? It ain't wise you be puffing your chest out all the time. It ain't wise you be downgrading other Israelite camps and assemblies all the time. It ain't wise for you to do that. You seeking your own glory. See, you tread on eggshells, brother. You know what I'm saying? You tread on eggshells, and man, I'm telling you that. Like the brother said, you leaving damaged people behind. Because you seeking your own glory. You want to be in front of you want to be on the video. You understand? Huh?
Yeah.
Hey man, I ain't talking about pub day, I'm talking about Israelite. Want to be on the video.
Right.
All them there. Man, you seeking your own glory, bro. And you putting a facade out like you singing to the Most High. But hey man, that facade you got, thin as this paper, it translucent. See right through it, man.
Like a silk screen.
Man, like a silk screen, brother. It is not good to eat much honey. So for men to search their own glory is not glory.
Yes, sir.
All praise to the Most High.
Yes, sir.
For his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Oh, that you would bless me indeed, and enlarge my territory or my borders, that your hand may be with me, that you would keep me from evil, that I might not cause pain. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Ain't that what the scripture say?
Yes, sir.
Let's go to the next place. Sirach, the 37, my brother. See, let me put it up in the room for my brothers and sisters who ain't got the apartment. If you've been watching this channel so long, you ought to have it by now. I'm going to stop putting it up in the room. Huh? I'm going to stop pulling it up in the room now. You're going to be lost in these scriptures. Better go get you one. Nah, I'm going to. I know some people still, like say on the milk and everything. They ain't used to how we get all the scripts, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just making a little light fun, but hey, get in these scriptures and read for yourself.
Yes, sir.
Like my bro, get you some highlighters, get you some ink pens, and man, start marking these books up, man, and memorize them.
Yep.
You understand? See if they don't add up. If they don't add up, call me, because I want to know if it don't add up as long as I've been reading. If it don't, if you find something, tell me, but ain't nobody been able to tell me, show me nothing yet. Because hey, man, we search the scriptures. Don't we search the scriptures?
Yes, sir.
So, hey, but anyway, that's a side note, but I'm just going off of reservation a little bit. But, hey, Sirach 37.
I saw that sweet bread and close the book.
Overly righteous again. Overly righteous again. Because if you were studying in the word, like you say you were studying in the word, you would know that unleavened bread in the Hebrew is sweet bread. But being overly righteous because you think you the leader of the biggest Israelite camp in the world, you don't have to study like, you know what I'm saying? You just go on face value.
Right.
See? And he said it. In the time that you should be teaching, you got others that need to teach you. Because you're making pretentious and presumptuous statements. Sirach 37, verse 16. Read that 16, bro. Read that 16, 17, then we're gonna skip down to 19.
Okay, so family, chapter 37, verse 16. Let reason go before every enterprise.
Yes, sir.
And counsel before every action.
Yes, sir.
The countenance is a sign of changing of the heart.
See, reason. Before you do anything, say anything, go anywhere, you need to sit down and rationalize what it is you're doing, who you doing it for, why you doing it, and where you gonna do it at. Let reason go before every enterprise. If I'm gonna go in business or in ministry with somebody, I need to sit down and meditate and marinate. I need to figure out who this person is I'm dealing with and what ticks them off or triggers them and all this. Then say, and counsel before every act. Brother Noah, what you thinking, man? This is what I'm thinking about doing. What you got? What you got? Because the scripture supposed to be on my mind, but I may be overlooking or forgetting the scripture. The Most High put it on this brother mind. Well, TV, we need to look at this too now. Like I said, put everything on the table.
Right.
And so if you didn't, and that's how we end up in bad situations. And he said the countenance is a sign of change. I may be thinking one way, and then the Most High put something on this brother's mind and tell me, all right, you will see a change in my face.
That's right. Your face
and change my mind, man. What they got to do with this? Read verse 19.
Verse 19.
Read verse 19. What did it say?
There is one that is wise and teaches many.
But what?
And yet is unprofitable to himself.
Oh, so I can be up here teaching and giving edification to the body, but it ain't doing me no good. Right? There is one that is wise. He know the book and teaches many, and yet is unprofitable unto himself. Over righteous. Huh? Pharisee mindset. Go ahead and read, bro. Read that 20.
Verse 20.
Uh-huh.
There is one that showeth wisdom in word.
And what?
And is hated. He shall be destitute of
Look, man, I told you folks is looking at you sideways, man. They looking at you, they seeing what you saying. They looking at what you doing. Yeshua said, all that the Pharisees bid you to do, that you do.
Yes, sir.
He said, but do not after they work.
Yes, right.
Yeah, they telling you to keep the law and all that. But guess what? The spirit of law, they ain't doing it. They just doing the letter. Huh?
And they ain't doing that, Coach. Guess what? They'll break that.
They'll break that too.
Shoot.
They'll break the letter of the law if it's puffing them up. You know what I'm saying? It's propping them up.
Yeah.
Did we finish that, bro?
That was it.
That was it on that.
Yeah.
Boy, hey, y'all see what it is. Y'all see what it is. Let me get this back up in the room. That was it. Now I know he went hard to paint on the leaders. Yeah. Everything done decent in order. Get the head first.
Oh, no doubt.
Huh?
Hey, that's what Moses say. He gonna start where?
He gonna start right there in his own house.
Mm-hmm. Take care of that business first.
That's it. So all y'all golden eggs walking around here. Hey, I ain't just talking to them. I'm talking to y'all young boy, young brother teachers. All y'all golden eggs walking around here now. Yay, get mad at me if you want to. You know if you're a golden egg. You know if you ain't doing the first work. You know if you ain't doing what you say you're doing. You ain't living what you live. I mean, living what you speak. You know. Being overly righteous. Like a picture on the thing coming on and said, dude said, hey man, he was looking at the one dude, he got a beam sticking in along out his eye. And he said, hey man, let me help you get that little, you got something in your eye. Nigga, you finna hit me in the face with what's in your eye.
You gonna put my eye.
You gonna put my eye out trying to help me. Stop.
Yes, sir.
Now, oh boy. I know y'all don't like this one, but I got to give it to you.
Yes, sir.
Defilement amongst the nation. Bread baked with dung.
That's Ezekiel.
We finna read. Bread, and I done dealt with the leaders now. Now I'm finna deal with you pretentious, overly righteous Hebrew-lites. Because a lot of stuff going on, like say, dude about the brush, about the boy's hair. It's all kind of stuff, man. Folks talking about you can't eat chicken because I'm finna show y'all something. I'm finna show you something now. Don't get any feelings. I love you. But I gotta tell you. Hosea the 9. Let me get there. Wait on me this time.
I got you, Hebrew.
Hosea the 9.
Got 24 hours in there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. To chop on it.
Yeah.
Even longer than that.
Yes, sir. Hosea the 9, verses 3 through 4. What do it say, my brother?
All right, so verse 3. They shall not dwell in the Most High's land, but Ephraim shall return to Egypt, and they shall eat unclean things in Assyria. So
we ain't dwelling in our land, and we dwelling in the places of bondage. Are we not, my brother?
Yes, sir.
And he said they gonna eat. So see, I'm gonna tell y'all something, and this is what trips me out about Hebrew Israelites or Israelites. Y'all think stuff he catching the Most High on God. He put us into captivity.
Told you many thousands of years ago.
How y'all think that the stuff these folks doing, whether it be in the food or whatever, is catching him off guard? He just told y'all gonna be eating unclean things. Even the clean things, they gonna defile it. You ain't finna get out of that. Yeah, we keep the law best we can, but I don't care what it is. If you drink bottled water, you putting your hands on pig meat. I'm just telling you, whatever you drink to come out of a bottle or a can got pig meat enzyme, stretchy enzymes in it. He told you, you think that you the only one ain't gonna be, you gonna be the cleanest one in the land. You think that? Do you really think that? When he said y'all gonna eat unclean things, knowing that the cleanliness law or the dietary law is in effect, but you still gonna be eating unclean things. The car you drive, the handle you touching on the car, you understand what I'm saying? Got oil, pig remnants in it. The ice cream you eat got beaver secretions in it. Tell me I'm lying. The ice cream, you can go do all that research, this and blah. You still, everything you touch, you wearing mixed fabric clothes. Am I lying?
You're not lying, brother.
You gonna eat unclean things, and we're gonna get a little bit further information on everything unclean over in Babylon.
Even if you just vegetables and fruit,
it's unclean.
Do they give the land the Sabbath it's supposed to have?
It's gonna be unclean. Guess what? He said the land is defiled.
Yes, sir.
When Adam sinned, the ground was cursed.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. We cannot be too over righteous when we put ourselves in bondage and make others to feel uncomfortable around you. See what I'm saying? Don't be over righteous, brothers and sisters. Go ahead and read, bro.
Verse 4. They shall not offer wine offerings unto the Most High, neither shall they be pleasing unto him. Their sacrifices shall be unto them as the bread of the morning.
Hold up. As the what?
As the bread of mourning. All that eat thereof shall be polluted. For their bread, for their soul shall not come into the house of the Most High.
Did you see that? Did you see on the screen? I got the cakes. Look on the screen. The cakes is baked with dung. On a piece of hot stone. And you know that dung is steaming. It's funky down or what. So, see, that's what I'm saying. When you smell burning dung, if you anywhere in the vicinity, it's going to hit your nose.
Yeah.
If you anywhere in Babylon, I don't care how much you isolate yourself, how much you try to read every ingredient on every package, I don't care. You're going to be touching, eating, drinking unclean things. That's why he said pray over it. He said the chicken clean, but the way they raise the chicken, yeah, hey, brother. So I almost said something, boy. I almost said,
all praise.
Whatever it is, it's in Babylon, it's unclean. All right? Let's go to the next place. Did you finish that? You finished it, right?
Yeah, that was
okay. All right, let's go to Ezekiel. Thank you, Lord. Boy, I was back on the street talking. I finna get real with it. I thought the bruise was around me. I was just finna get real with the talk. I know we got the sisters on here and it's short leggers. So all praise the Most High holding my tongue. I thought the bruise, I thought I was back with the bruise. Right. See, when I get around these, I get loose.
Yes, sir.
Because we talk real.
Right.
So, Ezekiel 4, 1 through 16, bro. Okay. What did it say?
All right, family, Ezekiel 4, verse 1. Thou also, son of man, take thee a towel and lay it before thee, and a portrait upon it. Portray upon it the city, even Jerusalem.
That's right.
And lay siege against it, and build a fort against it, and cast a mount against it. Set the camp also against it, and set the battering ram against it round about.
So in Hosea, we were reading about the 10 tribes. Now we're reading about Jerusalem and the southern kingdom. So it's all children of Israel, right?
Right.
The 10 tribes, they went into Egypt bondage.
Right.
Assyria defilement.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Now we finna read something else. Go ahead.
Verse 3. Moreover, take thou unto thee an iron pan, and set it for a wall of iron between thee and the city.
You ain't gonna get back to it. Go ahead.
And set thy face against it. And it shall be besieged, and thou shalt lay siege against it. This shall be a sign to the house of Israel. Lie thou also upon thy left side, and lay the iniquity of the house of Israel upon it. According to the number of the days that thou shalt lie upon it, thou shalt bear their iniquity. For I lay upon thee the years of their iniquity, according to the number of the days, 390 days. So shall they bear the iniquity of the house of Israel.
And let me say this here. The 390 days, we've been far gone maybe about 3,900 years. Okay. This fun fact.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Verse 6. And when thou hast accomplished them, lie again on thy right side, and thou shalt bear the iniquity of the house of Judah 40 days.
For how many days?
40 days. I have appointed thee each day for a year. Therefore thou shalt set thy face toward the siege of Jerusalem, and thy arm shall be uncovered, and thou shalt prophesy against it. And behold, I will lay bands upon thee, and thou shalt not turn thee from one side to another.
He gonna lay what on us?
Bands.
So your arm, meaning your strength, gonna be uncovered. Arm just another word for strength.
Right.
He said, I'm gonna put bands on you, man. I don't care how you try to wiggle out of this. You ain't getting out of it. Go ahead.
Till thou hast ended the days of thy seed. Take thou also unto thee wheat and barley and bean and lentils and millet and fitches, and put them in one vessel, and make thee bread thereof, according to the number of the days that thou shalt lie upon thy side. 390 days shalt thou eat thereof. And thy meat which thou shalt eat shall be by weight, 20 shekels a day. From time to time thou shalt eat it.
Go ahead, brother. I'm reading. You just told me to pull some up in the room just to prove the point. But go ahead.
Okay, verse 11. Mm-hmm. Thou shalt drink also water by measure, the sixth part of an hin, and from time to time shalt thou drink.
So you're going to drink your water by measure, your food and everything. It's going to be by measure. But I'm keep going. I'm going to go somewhere with this. Go ahead.
Verse 12.
Go ahead, brother.
And thou shalt eat as barley cakes, and thou shalt bake it with dung that cometh out of man.
What?
That cometh out of man.
Hold up. Hold up. Man, the Most High is telling the prophets. Look here, man. I want you to eat some barley cakes. And I want you to mix some dung up with them, some human dung. And I want you to bake it and eat that.
In their sight.
And I want you to do it in front of people. Go ahead and read, bro.
Verse 13. And the Most High said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread.
Okay, stop right there. Because he told me I didn't have this in there, but I'm going to go ahead and show you something. He said, eat their defiled bread. Finish that out.
Among the Gentiles, whether I will drive them.
Okay, among the Gentiles. He said, eat their defiled bread, right? I want to pull that word bread up in the room just because I had an argument over at the old class between the head teacher and his son, and I don't know why they brought it to me. Your daddy supposed to be a teacher, and he gonna bring it to me on a Wednesday night, try to get me in the mix. I already knew, but I had to prove this to him, and I want to show it to the people. He just put this on my mind. Now the bread, that word bread is left here, but check this out: bread, food, grain, bread, corn, food in general. He was saying he didn't say meat. He said bread, but brother, he said food in general. Right. See, that's what happens when you don't do your own study. You understand what I'm saying? Look, food for man or beast, especially bread or grain, for making it, showbread, eat, food, fruit, loaf, meat, victuals. So whatever.
That covers the whole spectrum.
So whatever you're gonna be eating amongst the Gentiles, I don't care. Yeah, we know the cleanliness law and the dietary law, but even in that, your vegetables, your fruit, your meat, your drink,
your rye, whatever it is.
Hey man, it's defiled. You think you the only one ain't gonna be defiled, or you can do some internet researching? Let me go back let me get back in my zone, bro. Let me get back in my PowerPoint because I just want to pull that up for the people. Okay, my PowerPoint. I ain't close it out there now. All right, now go ahead and finish that out, bro.
Verse 14. Then said I, Master Elohim, behold, my soul has not been polluted. For from my youth up, even till now, have I not eaten of that which dieth of itself, nor is torn in pieces, neither came there abominable flesh into my mouth. Then said he unto me, lo, I have given thee cow's dung for man.
You gonna eat some doo-doo? I don't care. Okay, you don't eat the man doo-doo. I'm gonna give you some cow doo-doo. Now here's the thing about cow doo-doo. And I'm being, from knowing people out there on the farm, cow dung lay on the ground long enough to get the mushrooms in. And the mushroom, you eat them, you start hallucinating. That's what they call eating shrooms.
Right.
That's where they get them shrooms from out the cow patties. And they start to give you hallucinations. See, just like your wisdom, your knowledge, you start having hallucinations. Like you somebody. Like you know more than everybody else. You stick your chest out. But guess what? He said, you're going to eat some sugar, honey, iced tea. I don't care what you say.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna stall you out on the man dung, but you're going to eat this cow dung. You're going to eat some doo-doo. Go ahead.
And thou shalt prepare thy bread therewith. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man,
what do you say, man?
I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem, and they shall eat bread by weight.
You're gonna be scarce, go ahead.
And with care.
Yes, sir.
And they shall drink water by measure and with astonishment.
So hey man, it's gonna be not only is it gonna be defiled, you ain't gonna have a whole lot of it.
Just a little bit.
Gonna be just enough to sustain you so you can live through this again the next day. That's how Most High play with you. I ain't gonna kill you. I'm gonna give you some sugar, honey, iced tea to eat, and I'm gonna give you just enough to sustain you so you can wake up tomorrow and do it again. Since you want to be hard-headed and over-righteous and overzealous, then I'm gonna play with you. I'm gonna play with you. But the point I'm trying to make, everything in Babylon is defiled, brothers and sisters. Even this Bible cover that I got, it's got oil in it. Where they get most of the oil from other than the ground? Your food, it's got enzymes in it. This cover got enzymes in it. Your glass has got enzymes in it. We cannot be so overly righteous where we put ourselves and others in. Yeah, we live as holy and as righteous as we can. But man, I'm telling you, when you walk outside in the air and they get through dumping that stuff in the air, you still defile. You grow in your garden, they dumping stuff. What do you call it? What they call them, jet streams, or they call them you know what I'm trying to say?
God dang it.
But it's still defile. Your vessel defile.
Yeah, that pesticide.
Yeah. All that stuff that barium and aluminum they sprayed in the air. We are in our enemy's land. That's why we have to stay prayed up and stay meditating, but we can't put other people and ourselves in bondage. Because I don't care what you do. The book says over in I think it's in Sirach, you can't handle pitch and not get it on you. You ever work with tar?
No, I ain't never worked with tar,
but you can't work with tar. It's gonna get on you. I don't care how much you try to keep the tar from getting on you. When you fool with tar, you in Babylon, you gonna be tamed.
We used to be old Sam. We say you can't throw dirt and don't get done on.
You can't.
You know.
He said you want everything you do amongst the Gentiles will be defiled. So we live as clean and as righteous as we possibly can.
Yeah.
But everything, man, you just ain't gonna, man, don't eat that, man. That got such. Well, we go over to Paul. He said, look, man, I ain't asked you why you telling me. And then what he said at Paul in the Corinthians? The Most High called it clean. The chicken clean. You didn't think he knew how they gonna be doing the chickens in 2024? They called the Most High of God devil. No, he said it was clean. He didn't say it was gonna be clean in 2024. Come on, man, stop. We finna go read it. Let's go to Deuteronomy 14.
Yes, sir.
Deuteronomy 14, bro. Man, I wouldn't be brushing my hair with that boy's hair. Man, you want me to hit you with this brush? Get out of my face, man. Deuteronomy 14, 3 through 20, what it say?
Deuteronomy 14, verse 3, family. Thou shalt not eat any abominable thing. These are the beasts which ye shall eat.
Oh!
The ox, the sheep, and the goat. The hart, and the roebuck, and the fallow deer, and the wild goat, and the pygarg.
Pygarg, yep, you got it.
And the wild ox, and the chamos. I don't know what that is, a chamos.
That's number verse 5. That is a mountain sheep.
Oh, okay. Verse 6. And every beast that parteth the hoof and cleaveth the cleft into two claws,
yeah,
and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that ye shall eat. Nevertheless, these ye shall not eat of them that chew the cud, or them that divide the cloven hoof, as the camel, and the hare, and the coney, for they chew the cud.
And the coney just another name or another form of a rabbit. But go ahead and read.
But divided not the hoof. Therefore they are unclean unto you. And the swine, because it divided the hoof, yet cheweth not the cud. It is unclean unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their dead carcass.
Now did it say don't touch the hair on the pig, man? Huh?
The dead carcass.
Now all these chemicals and soaps y'all use got pig remnants in it.
Toothpaste.
See, okay, since I got the brush, but I use baking soda to brush my teeth, but you use the soap and toothpaste with pig remnants in it. Now who's gonna clean? I'm saying. I read don't eat it, don't touch the dead carcass of it. It didn't say don't touch the dead boar's hairs, man. Overly righteous, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 9. These ye shall eat of all that are in the water. All that have fins and scales shall ye eat. And whatsoever hath not fins and scales ye may not eat.
Right.
It is unclean unto you. Of all clean birds ye shall eat.
Of what?
All clean birds ye shall
eat.
Now
y'all can eat all the clean birds, but when you get to 2024, man, they gonna be doing so much to the birds, man. Y'all ain't gonna be. I don't read that.
Yes, so. We already know this go to the from the beginning of time to the end anyway.
So the Most High, when he told Moses to put pen to paper, or the angel to put pen to paper and give it to Moses, he forgot about 2024?
Negative.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
But these are they of which ye shall not eat. The eagle, the ostrich, which is ostrich, right? And the osprey.
These are all birds of prey or meat eaters.
And the glebe, and the kite, and the vulture after his kind. And every raven after his kind. And the owl, and the nighthawk, and the cuckoo, and the hawk after his kind. The little owl, and the great owl, and the swan, and the pelican, and the gier eagle, and the cormorant, and the stork, and the heron after her kind, and the lapwing, and the bat.
Well, they love them bats in Australia. They eat them bats. They eat the best out of the bats down there, boy.
Man, good.
Go there.
And every creeping thing that flies is unclean unto you, that ye shall not be eaten.
But what?
But of the clean fowls ye may eat. Ye shall not eat of anything that dieth of itself. Thou shalt not give it unto the stranger that is in thy gates, that he may eat it. Or thou mayest sell it unto an alien, for thou art a holy people unto the Most High thy Elohim. Thou shalt not seize a kid in his mother.
And here's how I know that them Arabs in them stores, they full of sugar, honey, iced tea. Because they say they follow this same dietary law by not eating pig, but you sell it to the brothers and sisters coming in there.
Right.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
He said, we can't even give it away.
Right.
We can't even sell it. We can't do nothing.
Yeah.
So, but he said, all the clean birds you eat then.
Yeah.
Hey, so y'all run around here telling people this, that, and the third. Hey, man, you putting people in bond and putting yourself in bond. Because he said, man, everything we receive with what? Thanksgiving. Through prayer, Thanksgiving. Hey, Lord, bless this food. Well, if that's the case, then we ain't got to ask the Lord to bless it.
That's true. If it's gone.
I'm just saying, if you want to go along all that, and you want to try to filter out everything, then if you filter it out, then you know more than the script, because the book say everything you touch amongst the Gentiles will be unclean. Huh?
That's a petri dish.
I'm just saying that. But a lot of that going on in Israel, man.
Oh, I know.
1 Corinthians 10, bro. 1 Corinthians 10. 1 Corinthians 10. We're going to read 23 through 33. 23 through 33. And when you get it, brother, go ahead and feed the people.
Okay, found in 1 Corinthians 10, verse 23. All things are lawful for me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but all things edify not. Let no man seek his own, but every man another's wealth.
That's right.
Whatsoever is sold in the shambles, that eat.
Well, what?
That eat.
Huh?
Whatsoever is sold in the shambles, that eat. Asking no question.
So Paul was a scholar of the law. So what this is right here. See what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
See, we get so heavenly minded, we ain't no earthly good. You understand? And see, I'm gonna tell you what. Now he said, stop it. Stop it. You gonna find yourself by yourself. Go ahead.
Start at 25. Whatsoever is sold in the shambles, that eat. Answer no question for conscience sake. For the earth is the Most High, and the fullness thereof. If any of them that believe not bid you to a feast, and ye be disposed to go, whatsoever is set before you, eat, asking no question for conscience sake. But if any man say unto you, this is offered in sacrifice unto idols.
That's where the differentiation come in at. Now I can't do the Christmas party now. Even though they got fried chicken, fried in peanut oil, it's clean as it can be. Huh?
Right.
They done went out and bought a brand new grill and got some big boy ribeye steaks on it. But it's sacrificed to death. Oh. So if this boo invite me over his house, and I know he ain't had no pig meat on his grill, you understand? And he grilled, then I can eat, because I know number one, this brother ain't gonna invite me to no pagan feast, and I know ain't no pig meat, no remnants been on his grill. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So if it don't meet your qualifications, you might be in the wrong doing what you're doing. Go ahead, brother.
I'm gonna start 28 over.
Go ahead.
But if any man say unto you, this is offered as sacrifice unto idols, eat not for his sake that sheweth it, and for conscience sake. For the earth is the most high, and the fullness thereof. Conscience I say, not thine own, but of the
Oh, not for your conscience. See, I say you can't be putting nobody in bondage, being overly righteous. Not for your conscience, but for the other person's conscience, man.
Right.
Like I said, you're going to find yourself by yourself. Folks ain't going to want to be around you now. Go ahead.
But of the other. For why is my liberty judged of another man's conscience?
What? Man, nigga just saying his fat ass like to eat. I know what you're saying. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. Why is my liberty? Why is my liberty? Man, don't brush your face with that pig hair, man. Why is my liberty judged of another man's conscience? Go ahead, brother.
My liberty is freedom.
Come on now.
For if by grace be a partaker, why am I evil spoken of?
That's right.
For that for which I give thanks. Whether therefore ye eat or drink or whatsoever ye do, do all to the glory of Elohim.
Now I can't lift up no pork chop to the glory of Elohim.
Right.
But I can lift up some chicken and a burger, man.
Right.
What you talking about? Because a lot of the wine y'all drink, if you do enough research, you're going to find out. You got pig remnants in it. Huh?
Can't
You
get
tell
away.
them since you like to do research that. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 32. Give none offense, neither to the Jews nor to the Gentiles,
To the northern kingdom or the southern kingdom. Go ahead.
nor to the church of Elohim, even as I please all men in all things, not speaking my own profit, but the profit of many, that they may be saved.
See, I don't seek my own profit, but the profit of many, man. He said be all things to all men, not transgress law, but still, even in that, don't be no stumbling block, man. Not for your conscience, for their conscience.
Right.
1 Timothy, bro. 1 Timothy 4. And we're going to read verses 1 through 5. 1 Timothy 4, 1 through 5. You got folks right here, man, saying you can't do this, you can't, and I can't read none of that. You can't eat this, you can't eat that, can't eat on this, can't eat on. I can't read none of it. He said everything. You see them cakes that done on that hot stone. You can't deal with it without getting it on you. You can't deal with Babylon without getting it on you. Because they got defiled people, they got defiled governments, they got defiled systems and defiled ways of doing everything.
Yes, sir.
Everything is defiled over here. We will not be totally holy and clean until Yeshua get back. That's it. And then guess what? Whatever left in this world, he gonna burn it up too.
Yeah.
He gonna burn it up, man.
Oh yeah.
Even the heavens we done contaminated the heavens, man. You got to burn them up, start them up again.
Oh yeah.
So how you gonna be in this world and in the ground cursing everything else and think you gonna be clean all the way? He grading us on the curve anyway.
Hallelujah.
I ain't telling you not to keep the law. I'm telling you don't be over righteous in that. 1 Timothy 4, bro. Read that verse 1. What did it say?
1 Timothy 4, verse 1, family.
Mm-hmm.
Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter time some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils.
Right.
Speaking lies and hypocrisies, having their conscience seared with a hot iron.
And see, that's where you don't want to be. That's a bad place to be. Because when you sear something, it's burnt and don't nothing grow there no more.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Forbidding to marry,
Mm-hmm.
and commanded to abstain from meat,
Uh-huh.
which Elohim hath created to be received with thanksgiving of them that which believe and know the
To
truth.
them that believe and know the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I believe and know the truth that he calls certain things clean and certain things unclean.
Yes, sir.
Even though even the clean things are defiled in Babylon, he said to be received with thanksgiving to them that believe and know the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Keep reading, bro.
Verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
For every creature of Elohim is good, and nothing to be refused,
Mm-hmm.
if it be received with thanksgiving.
You see that?
Mhm.
It's good and not to be refused if it's received with thanksgiving. And what do the next verse say?
Verse 5.
And
For it
what?
is sanctified
It is sanctified.
by the word of Elohim
He told you what to eat and what not to eat. And then what's the last thing that's sanctified?
and prayer.
And what?
And prayer.
So if you think you got it all together, what you praying over your food for? You done went down to every list and got every unclean thing off of everything you eat, touching, and feeling and wearing that. What you praying for?
Mm.
What you praying over for? You know why you praying over? Because you know everything is unclean. So what you putting yourself in bondage for?
Mm. And for you Sunday churches, that sanctified means separate.
Separated. He separated clean from the unclean. For you Sunday goers. What does he say right there? No. Read what it say. By the word of God. Leviticus 11, Deuteronomy 14, what we read.
That's right.
And prayer.
That's right.
So you can't get out of this thing.
You know.
No, you can't get out of this thing.
Right.
Let's go to the last slide. This is the last slide, bro. Oh. Eyeball full of car wheels. Can't see nothing, but you can see everything wrong with me. Huh? Self-righteousness blinds the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see, but you gonna tell me what's wrong with me.
Mm.
Matthew 23, bro.
Mm-mm.
I told you, different ways and different levels of self-righteousness, bro.
It's gonna get heavy now.
Hey, you see all the different ways and different levels of self-righteousness?
Yeah.
Being over-righteous, there's a lot of different ways you can be over-righteous now. Ain't just no one way. Matthew 23, and we're going to pick it up at the 5. We're going to read verse 5, then we're going to skip all the way down to the 23. Don't wait on me. Go ahead and feed the people, man.
Okay, family. Matthew 25 and
No, 23 and 5.
23, I'm sorry.
23 and 5.
Chapter 23, verse 5.
Uh-huh.
And it reads,
Mm-hmm.
But all their works they do for to be seen of men.
Mm-hmm.
They make broad their phylacteries and enlarge the borders of their garments.
Nah, I'm finna say something. I know brothers will probably won't get all over me. The Power Ranger suits. Come on, man. It don't take all that, bro. It really don't.
No.
I'm not saying that you can't, that's what you do, but man, look at here.
Mm.
Some of this stuff is past ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
You making broad your phylacteries so you can be seen to men.
Yeah.
I like the garments and everything, but man, all the wristbands and headbands.
Mm-hmm. All right.
You making broad your phylacteries, man, and you trying to seem outwardly righteous.
Mm-hmm.
But them same ones outwardly righteous is going out on those same street corners fighting other brothers dressed just like them.
That's right. On the Shabbat.
On the Shabbat, man, what y'all doing? Them same brothers that dress like they go to the strip club on Passover.
Mm. Camera. Mm.
Overly righteous.
Mm.
And then the nigga will get their feeling when folks start calling out about being in the shake jump. How you got the Power Ranger suit on, the headbands on, with the fringes on, and you have the shake jump?
Mm.
Well, I can do that. See, I'm a gorilla Hebrew. Huh?
Right.
See, you got your hexagrams on, and you have the shake jump.
Mm.
How you gonna have the hexagram the Power Ranger suit on, and you sitting up there listening, where them girls at? Bring them girls out. Huh? Skip down to verse 20. Hey, y'all asked for it. Verse 23, bro. What it say?
Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye pay tithes of mint and knives and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matters, mercy and faith.
You see that? Go ahead.
These are ye have done, and not leave to others undone.
See, you got the Power Ranger suit on. You understand? And you got the fringes and all that on, but you ain't got no judgment. You ain't got no mercy. You ain't even got no faith that God can save you from that. He said you can eat deadly stuff and it ain't gonna hurt you. I didn't even put that in. They just popped in my brain. He said if you eat any deadly thing, it ain't gonna hurt you.
That's true, bro.
You didn't think he knew we was gonna be over it? You ain't got righteous judgment because you overly righteous. You ain't got no faith because you overly righteous. You ain't got no mercy because you overly righteous. You worried about some spices. She ain't pay her tithe and mint. He ain't pay his cumin, so we gonna be shocked. That's what you worried about. You ain't worried about faith, mercy, and justice. Overly righteous, bro. Pharisee mindset. You got on the so-called quote unquote garments of God, but you ain't got the mind of Christ.
Right.
Right. Yeah, you got the headband on, sister. Look good. I mean, you can spend 15 minutes twisting that thing up, man. You got all kinds of designs in it. But you omitted the weightier matters of the law. Outwardly righteous. Keep reading, bro. I can talk all night on that. Go ahead.
Verse 24. Ye blind guides.
Blind guy. Oh, he talking to the leaders again then.
Which strain at a gnat.
They do what?
Strain at a gnat.
And what?
And swallow a camel.
See, man. That nigga T Boogie, man. He just too, you know what I'm saying? You straining in a net. But your buddy swallowing the camel because you overly righteous. You worried about T Boogie bringing his word and how he bring the word. But man, you forgot the message T Boogie was trying to give.
That's right.
See, I can take it better from Brother Noah, man, because he ain't gonna bring it like T Boogie, man. I don't care. As long as you get it.
That's right.
And start walking in it.
Yes, sir.
You straining at a gnat. You looking at what's going on over here. You need to be looking what's going on in the mirror. Go ahead. That was it on that? No, go ahead. 25 years.
Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you may clean the outside of the cup and of the platter, but within they are full of extortion and excess. Thou blind Pharisee, cleanse first that which is within the cup and platter, that the outside of them may be clean also.
So now Yeshua, he's still looking at the intents of the heart.
Yeah.
You need to clean up what's going on. Why are you trying to put yourself and everybody else around you in bondage? Why are you trying to seem holier than thou? Why are you walking all over people? Why are you saying this stuff to these people and don't know what you're talking about? Why are you teaching one thing and doing another? You ain't took care of the first words. Luke the 6th, brother. Luke the 6th. Eyes full of cartwheel. Got more cartwheel, I got nothing but spackling. Just spackling. All that. You just woke up from a 10-year sleep.
Yes, sir.
Got crumbs all in your eyes.
Been mummified.
Yeah, been mummified around here. Man, stop. Stop it. We got to love one another, man.
Yes, sir.
What you doing? We can't even love one another from the over sanctimonious mindsets and stuff we doing around here, man. We ought to be, man, folks ought to be looking at us and saying, what is going on over there? But you know they doing that? What's going on over there? You see the different stress on it? Man, them folks on that mess. I need to get, what is going on?
That's right.
But now they looking over there. Man, what is going on? Don't crazy. But see, it's the thing. And this is one of the things more I put is too many acts of self-righteousness and pride over here.
Mm.
And we can't love one another because we always trying to seem holier than thou.
Mm.
And we putting bonds and shackles on us, on our children, and on our family members, and putting a wall of iron up between us.
Mm.
Well, I ain't gonna say it. Go ahead. I'm gonna get me out of trouble. Luke 6, man. I don't want to talk, I don't want to say too much.
Yes, sir.
Luke 6, man.
Mm-hmm.
7 through 10, but what it say? Don't wait on me. Go ahead.
Okay, family. Luke 6 and verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
And it reads, and the scribes and the Pharisees watched him, whether he would heal on the Sabbath day,
Mm-hmm.
that they might find an accusation against him.
Mm-hmm.
But he knew their thoughts, and said to the man which had the withered hand, rise up and stand forth in the midst.
Mm-hmm.
And he arose and stood forth. And then said Yeshua unto them,
Mm-hmm.
I will ask you one thing.
See, go ahead.
Is it lawful on the Sabbath day to do good or to do evil?
Mm.
To save life or to destroy it?
Mm.
And looking round about upon them all, he said unto the man, stretch forth thy hand.
And what?
And he did so,
Mm-hmm.
and his hand was restored whole as the other.
You see that? Now, he asked a question. Don't think the Most High ain't asking us these same questions. And I'm going to say this here before you start asking these questions that put before you. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. He said, don't do no enterprise without thinking about it first. And take no action, man, without counsel now. He asked us these same questions. So before you open your big mouth in pride, in arrogance, in pretentiousness, before you answer these questions, the Most High put them before you tonight now. You better think long and hard before you answer the question. Because whatever come out your mouth, you're going to be held to that now. You're going to be held to it now. Go ahead, bro. Skip down to verse 40. Go all the way down to 41. You can't read all this. I love to read it all, but we can't read it all. Skip down to 41. Read 41 through 45, my brother.
Okay, family. So verse 41. And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but perceivest not the beam that is in thy own?
Right.
Either how canst thou say to thy brother, brother, let me pull out the mote that is in thy eye, when thou thyself beholdest not the beam that is in thy own eye?
But
thou hypocrite, cast out first the beam out of thy own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to pull out the mote that is in thy brother's eye. For a good tree bringeth not forth corrupt fruit, neither doth a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit.
That's right.
For every tree is known by its own fruit.
That's right.
For the thorns of men do not gather figs, nor of the bramble bush gather they grapes.
If you dried up and crackling, how you gonna bring forth some grapes? I said this a couple years ago, bro. I ain't never seen the bad fruit turn to good fruit. I mean, I ain't never seen the good fruit turn to bad fruit good.
Right.
I always see the bad fruit turn to good fruit bad.
Yeah. One apple spoil a
Yeah, I ain't never seen it. It don't work in reverse.
Right.
And how you gonna give me some figs and all you got is thorns? You sitting around here trying to tell me, hey, you gonna say it. Boy, y'all. Boy. True, boy, I want to say something. Go ahead, man. That was it on it. Go ahead.
45. A good man out of the good treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is good. And an evil man out of the evil treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is evil. For of the abundance of the heart is his mouth speaking.
His mouth speaking. So whatever's in your mind, the book say, man, guard your heart with all diligence, man, because out of it flows the issues of life.
That's true.
See, that controlling spirit, that pretentious spirit, that one-up, tit-for-tat type of spirit, man, your speech gonna betray you. Protect your heart with all diligence, for out of it flows the issues of life. He's out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaking, man.
Yes, sir. And that's very, very true.
It's true. And I be seeing, look, bro, I be gonna say, I'm trying. Lord, please help me. Look, y'all have y'all I'm gonna do it this way. Cause I don't want to put no finger on nobody. Not in front of everybody. I put the finger on your face now. If this brother tell you if I got some problem, I'm gonna tell you right to your face. But I'm just gonna put a broad stroke on this. Y'all be in class and be saying stuff. I know you do it also. Why did I say that? Or your significant other, why you do that? Why you from y'all in front of everybody? Don't y'all know out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaking? It just so happened the Most High said, hey man, he guided your word and your step, and he let it come out in front of everybody. And you be saying, man, why in the world did I say that? Or your significant other, why did you say that?
Right.
It was in their heart. And it was in their heart to front you off in front of everybody, make you look a certain type of way or feel a certain type of way. You didn't think about that, did you? Guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it flows the issue of life. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mind speaking, man.
Yes, sir.
Joel, the 2.
What? Turn right to it. What?
Hey man, you got me beat. I'm flipping. Let me flip on. Let me move it, boy.
I didn't flip one time.
All praise. Joel the 2. We're gonna read 2 verses of script. Hey, went right to it.
Yes, sir. Hallelujah.
All praise. Joel the 2. We're gonna read 12 and 13, bro.
Copy that. Family, Joel 2, verse 12. Therefore I also now, said the Most High, turn ye even unto me with all your heart, and with fasting, and with weeping, and with mourning, and rend your heart, and not your garment, and turn unto the Most High your Elohim, for he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and of a great kindness, and repenteth him of the evil.
Look, what he's basically telling you, examine your heart and your thoughts instead of trying to do all these outward showings of piety. See, I'm gonna tell you something. Man, I seen some other day. These little babies. I'm gonna tell you something about babies. They at their purest state when they come out the womb. All right. And I seen somebody had a baby. And this person approached this woman and her child. Now I know this person. I know he's sorry. There's 2 dead flies on the windshield. I know he is.
Right.
Because I know what he do. And the baby immediately drew back. See, you can put it out to us because we tainted. And we've been in Babylon so long. But them babies, not saying every time they do it, but I'm saying, I know this joke's sorry.
Right.
I know what he do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No one will. And the baby drew back from him. I said, man, that baby picked up on that joke.
No part of it.
No. See what I'm saying? See, all these outward showings of piety, and you ain't examining your mind. He said, rend your heart and not your garment. Huh?
Yeah.
See, back then they used to tear their garment, throw dust on their head.
Right. Sit around in the whole.
I can do that and make it seem like everybody else.
Yeah.
That's outward showings, man. He said, rend your heart and not your garment. Turn to me with fasting and prayer on the real side.
And guess what you'll see? That continence we read about earlier.
See, the continence gonna change. You sure right, bro. Boy. See, y'all can't run these. Can't none of them run for these scriptures. These scriptures got us going left, right, upside down, sideways, and back.
Yes, sir.
Ecclesiastes, bro, the 12. We read this all the time. We're gonna read a little bit more. Ecclesiastes the 12. And we're gonna read 9 through 13. Ecclesiastes 12, apropos for this lesson. 9 through 12, what it say?
Okay, family, Ecclesiastes 12 and 9. And moreover, because the preacher was wise, he still taught the people knowledge. Yea, he gave good heed and sought out. And he set in order many proverbs. The preacher sought out to find out acceptable words.
Acceptable word.
And that which was written was upright, even the words of truth. The words of the wise are as gold, as the nails fastened by the master of assembly.
That's right.
Which are given from one shepherd. And further, by these, my sons, be admonished, making many books. There is no end, and much study is weariness of the flesh.
See, balance. Well, we back to this balance thing. Much studying is man. They gonna keep on making books, and you try to run over here and learn this and do this, and I'm not saying, man, look, I voraciously read. I read sometimes to the point I fall asleep with the Bible in my hand. You understand? I'm getting up listening to lessons. I'm getting up doing meditating. But guess what, man? You got to have some balance in that thing. You know what I'm saying? You reading the Bible and your rib is in distress. You reading the Bible and your kids off the rail.
Right. Right.
Be ye not hearers of the word only.
That's true.
But be ye doers of the word.
Yeah.
See, don't be so self-righteous. Well, I'm gonna study. Yeah, she's supposed to leave you alone while you study, but you ought to have a sense of, no, man, it's something bad wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just can't lock yourself up and then
see that what you Negro do.
Going on in your
and
house.
Some of y'all, see, bro, and then here's the other thing. Some of y'all Negro playing like y'all studying just so you want to talk. Hello? See y'all, brother, y'all ain't getting y'all thought y'all getting away with something. Don't be over righteous, man. And don't be pretending to be righteous.
Yes, sir.
Man, I need to talk. I'm out studying right now. And Joe stay waiting there until she go to sleep. Dodge another bullet. Y'all think I know that going on?
Hit the ESPN.
Come on. Joe be up here on his phone on the side, like but he got his Bible open and looking over the game. Then you hear she come, you hear his phone. Stop!
Oh man.
Being over righteous, man. Or pretending to be righteous, should I say. John 18, bro.
Yes,
John 18. John 18, we're going to read 28 through 31. When you get it, go ahead and feed the people, man.
Okay, family. John 18, verse 28. Then led they Yeshua from Caiaphas unto the hall of judgment.
Yeah.
And it was early, and they themselves went not into the judgment hall, lest they should be defiled, but that they might eat the Passover.
You see that? Now they know if they kill this brother, then they can't partake of the Passover. But they don't know they fulfill and killing the Passover. See, an unrighteous person, a self-righteous person, gonna always put the burden on somebody else to keep their hands seemingly clean. To be seemingly clean. But inside you are full of extortion and excess. See, they're gonna put the burden, they're gonna try to put the burden on Pilate to kill Yeshua so they can take up the Passover. They just drink damnation to their soul. See, same thing when y'all be going to doing the Passover, you understand? And you putting undue burdens on folks, it's bringing self-righteous and pretentious, and then you're gonna still throw your hands up and take the Passover. You better watch that. You better watch that. Don't put no undue burdens on folks, man. So you can look like, seem like, well, I didn't say it, but she told me such and such and such. Huh? Keep reading, bro.
Verse 29. Pilate then went out unto them and said, what accusation bring ye against this man?
Right.
They answered and said unto him, if he were not a malefactor, we would not have delivered him up unto thee.
Didn't even answer the man's question. If he was a malefactor, what he done done?
Right.
See, you bringing up, see, that's what a lot of stuff you niggas do. Bring up unfounded charges on people. Well, what did he say? Well, man, look, I'm just telling you, man, you believe what you want. You ain't told me nothing. I'm trying to figure it out.
Right.
What's the charge? Go ahead.
Verse 31. Then said Pilate unto them, take ye him and judge him according to your law.
To your law.
The Jews therefore said unto him, it is not lawful for us to put any man to death.
Well, what the hell you doing?
They sure wanted him dead, though.
If it ain't lawful, see, you just, that's another thing. Y'all told you your speech gonna betray you now. You saying it ain't lawful to put a man to death, but you had this man to put somebody to death, so your hand can seem like they clean, but still get accomplished what you want done in your mind. And I've seen a lot of y'all do that too. You know what I'm saying? Putting people up to do stuff and say stuff, and you put them out there on Front Street so you can seem like your hand clean. You throwing rocks and hiding your hand. You didn't think I knew about this? I know about it. That's why I pray for the Most High to drop the hammer. y'all know me. I be praying, man, just drop the hammer on. Me and my wife have this good night. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, baby, don't even worry about it. The hammer will fall. Maybe not when we wanted to, but you can rest assured. If you doing what you supposed to be doing out of a clean heart and a pure heart and a clean conscience, man, the Most High, what, look, when he do drop the hammer, you're going to start praying for him that he stop. Because it's going to be so egregious, you'll be like, God. I don't be worried about y'all. I just made drop the hammer on them. Maybe they'll get back in line. Then he say, turn them over to Satan for the destruction of the flesh. That the soul might, oh, y'all thought I was just praying something crazy. No, I know the script. I just put it in street terms. That the soul might be saved. Drop the hammer on them, man. These jokers are out of control.
That's what it takes sometimes.
This brother, this sister out of control. You need to drop the hammer on them, Most High. They call other folks to fall out the way, man. Drop the hammer on them. Maybe they'll come back to their senses.
Yeah.
I know y'all be putting other folks up, saying, do little stuff.
What did he say?
I'm looking at what you said, out of what you said. I'm looking at, that don't sound like him. That don't sound like her. Who she been talking to? Who he been talking to? Then I just sit back and watch. Oh, that's who she am. It was a dude at work. Kept on coming to my office, questioning me. He was being sent to my office, talking about the book. He was being sent to my office by another dude, and then he had one question, and he said something. I got somebody new to. I said, oh, I know who's sitting in my office. And sure enough, about a month later, yeah, man, I didn't want to chop it up with you for a minute, man. They say you around here telling folks about this, that, and all about the law and everything. I said, yeah. I said, oh, you want to see Tyrone in my office? Well, man, you know what I'm saying? Man, I've seen a lot. The Most High done blessed me to see a lot. I know the games. I can see that game so slow I can see a mile coming a mile away. Like I said, I laugh and smile and nod my head. But I know where it's coming from. And if I don't, the Most High gonna show me. I can't be a leader over the assembly and be sitting up here blind. 31, bro. You read that out? You read it out, then.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the last slide. This is it. Now, I want to draw y'all attention to this picture. Now, bro, what you see on this picture right here?
Got a pond with a crown on it.
And he out of place too, ain't he?
Yeah.
You look out of place and you are out of place. How a pond gonna have a crown on?
Right.
You need to know your role and play your role.
You're a foot soldier.
You a foot soldier, you gotta be out front. Man, sit down. Nigga, all the way out of order.
Yeah.
That's how a lot of us be on.
First, I don't even know the Ten Commandments good.
Yeah, don't even know the Ten Commandments
good.
good.
Crowd,
Man, you better go get back on. You a pawn. You expendable, okay? We protect the throne. We are expendable. Right. You better know your role. Same thing I'm telling y'all sisters one more time. Know your role. You out of order. And when you out of order, this how you look. You look like a pawn with a crown in you. You out of place, man.
Hey, for them, some people may not know what chess pieces are.
Yeah, that's a pawn.
But the pawn is one go out front and start a little.
And first one to get his head here. But this joker that jumped out in front of both armies with a crown on.
Like in the military.
Yeah.
That's in the foot soldier.
Yeah.
But all of the captains.
I didn't put people in the back.
Yeah.
This joker would have stole somebody's crown and put it on himself. Man, sit down.
Oh, man.
Sit down, bro. 1 Corinthians the 8th, bro. When you get it, go ahead and feed the people, man.
Okay, family. 1 Corinthians 8:1. Now, as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up.
Knowledge do what?
Puffeth up. But charity edifies. And if any man think that he knoweth anything, he knoweth nothing, yet as he ought to know.
And you don't know what you think you know. You don't even know what you know the way you're supposed to know it.
That's right.
So knowledge puffeth up. Arrogance leads to self-entitlement. Like this joker sitting out here in the middle of the road with a crowd on.
Right.
Come on. Knowledge puffeth up, man. That's what led to the Pharisees being why they were and who they were. They thought they knew something. They didn't know nothing. Knowledge puffeth up.
Man think he knew it. Go look at Enoch.
Come on now.
And see how many more gates of learning and understanding
you ain't even close, brother.
Yeah.
Man, look.
Come on, man.
Like I say, I know myself. I can't tie them jokers shoes. Ain't no way in the world. I know how sorry I am.
Yeah.
And so I don't know why y'all just be walking around like y'all something bad. You know what I'm saying? What you got that you didn't receive from another.
That's right.
What the scriptures say.
Yep. Even out of this word.
That's what he's talking about here. Even the thing that you learn, either somebody taught it you or you learned it through the Ruach HaKodesh, the Spirit of God. So what you bragging on? What you puffed up for?
Yes, sir.
How you self-righteous? You didn't know none of this till the Most High through one of his servants, through his spirit, revealed it to you.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, Bruce, most lessons most people do, you can go back and find that lesson somebody else has done.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You may do it.
Man, he said ain't nothing new under the sun, man.
Another way to do it. But,
right.
But you know.
He said ain't nothing new under the sun.
Right.
Nothing. So you think you bringing some all shaking power and knowledge?
Yeah.
He said ain't nothing new under the sun. Now Yeshua, all powerful, all knowing, created everything. Everything was created by him, for him, through him. Enoch changed to the glory of God. Huh?
Yes, sir.
I know you don't know more than them. I know you don't.
What's his name? Megatron?
Metatron.
Yeah.
You don't know more than. Do you know more than Yeshua? The creator and possessor of all things. Do you know more than him? I know you don't know more than the Father. And the closest thing you can get to is Enoch, and you ain't nowhere in his league. No. So sit your rear end down and stop poking your chest out. Isaiah 58.
We're gonna skip the proverb.
Did we skip? We didn't do the. What I got on your sheet, bro?
You got Proverb 26.
I forgot to put that 58 and 5 on yours, man.
Okay.
But you know what? That's cool. Let's go to Proverbs. All right, Isaiah 58. We're gonna read 1 through 5. We're gonna read it real quick. Isaiah 58, 1 through 5, bro. Isaiah 58. We're making a change. Isaiah 58, 1 through 5.
Okay.
Excuse me. When you get it, go ahead and read it. Man, you know what? I read this 4 times. I've been up. I don't know why he keep putting in my spirit to read. But I guess somebody need to hear it. I guess I done read this in 4 different lessons consecutively. I just looked at it. I said, man, I read this 4 times. I'm gonna be obedient to this. I'm trying to put it back in my next lesson for family. But go ahead and read that, brother. I just thought about you, man. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 58 and 1, family. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. Yet they seek me daily, and delight to know my ways, as a nation that did righteousness, and forsook not the ordinance of their Elohim. They asked of me the ordinances of justice. They take delight in approaching the Elohim.
And you take delight in approaching him, but you ain't doing nothing he's saying. And that's the sad part about being arrogant and being self-righteous. You think you in a way, but you really ain't. You really you done fooled yourself. Basically what that scripture is saying. Let's go to Proverbs 26, man. I don't know why I keep putting that thing back. Guess somebody need to hear it, man. I don't know. Proverbs 26, bro. And we're gonna read 12 through 16. Proverbs 26. And we're going to read 12 through 16. When you get it, go ahead and feed the people.
Okay, family. Proverbs 26 and verse 12.
Mm-hmm.
Seest thou a man wise in his own conceit?
Mm-hmm.
There is more hope of a fool than of
You
him.
see that? Go ahead.
Mm-mm. The slothful man said, there is a lion in the way. A lion is in the streets.
Boy, y'all niggas, y'all got more excuses than a man going to jail. Why y'all ain't doing what y'all supposed to be doing?
Ain't going out in the lion.
Man, ain't no lion in the street.
Lay right up there in front of my
Yeah.
car. Can't get to my car.
Boy, Israel something else, man. Go ahead, brother.
As the door turneth upon his hinges, so doth the slothful man upon his bed.
You see that? Go ahead.
The slothful hideth his hands in his bosom,
Mm.
it grieving him to bring it again to his mouth.
Well, hey, look, man. You so damn lazy. Man, I want to say something so bad. Look, brothers. I'm talking to my brothers now. And I want to say this right here. Excuse me, family. Y'all can't be looking for folks to be doing something for y'all all the damn time. You got to get out and get it. If you got to work 2 or 3 jobs, that's your lot in life.
I'd have done it.
I know I ain't done it. Put the damn PlayStation down. Put the damn basketball down. Matter of fact, I'm going to say this in here and y'all go, put the scripts down and go do the first works. Take care of the first works in your family. Put all the rest of that garbage down. Even if you got to put the scripts on hold to feed your family. Don't be no sluggard and no slothful person, man. Get your ass up and go do what you got to do. Tell like I tell my son. If you're jumping up and down in the pop out some baby, I don't take care of nobody else screwing, man. You made that decision. You did it. Go do it. So my son, he'll do whatever he got to do. Oh, dad, he don't care. He gonna go out and get it. Take care of the first works so your credibility on the other works will stand. That's all I'm saying. We have a mantle to uphold. I see y'all brothers out here doing everything under the sun. And you're doing it good too. Take care of the first works first. Where we at, bro?
You want that 16?
Yeah.
It reads, the sluggard is wiser in his own conceit than 7 men that can render a reason.
Look, 7 men that can render a reason. But you thinking you right. Because you know what? Your ass lazy. And you going to justify whatever it is you doing, even though 7 men with reason come against you with that, you going to still find a way to justify what you doing, what you ain't doing that you supposed to be doing. You think the Most High put that in there? Stop, man. Stop it. Well, we at Galatians 9, right?
Yes, sir.
Galatians the 6. Galatians the 6. And we're going to read verses 3 through 5. Galatians the 6. Joe can come up with a reason now. You want to justify, Joe justify himself all the time. Well, I did this because you did this. I did this because this right here happened. What do the scriptures say, Negro? Galatians 6, 3 through 5. When you get it, go ahead and feed the people.
Okay, family, verse 1. Brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such as one in the spirit of meekness, concerning thyself, lest thou also be tempted.
6 through, what I tell you? 3 through 5?
Oh, yeah. Well, I started at 1.
Oh, you started at 1, didn't you?
Yeah, my bad.
Okay, I thought I was in the wrong place.
No, I'm sorry about that.
Go ahead.
Verse 3, I'm sorry. For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. But let every man prove his own work.
Do what?
Let every man
let another man prove your work. Go ahead.
And then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone.
That's right.
And not in another.
That's right, man. You ought to be proud. You ought to have some self-worth about what you do and not what somebody else do. Man, do your part. Do your work.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, brother.
Verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
For every man shall bear his own.
Oh, I know a lot of these hobo Hebrews don't want to hear that. Every man shall do what? Read that again.
For every man shall bear his own.
Nah, I didn't make that up. I didn't write it. Do with it what you want. Nah, you do what you want on that, brother. Go ahead.
Let him that is taught in the word communicate unto him that teacheth in all good things.
Nah, that's pretty much talking about supporting the man of God who teaches the word to you. He said, let him that is taught in the word communicate unto him that teacheth all good things. He talking about things of substance. But what?
But be not deceived. Elohim is not mocked.
Uh-huh.
For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
So, hey, if you ain't putting in nothing, don't have your hand held out.
Yes, sir.
Sisters, if you ain't contributing nothing, don't have your hand held out. That's physical, spiritual, emotional, physical, whatever it is. Seed time and harvest gonna remain in that Isaiah, don't it?
Yes, sir.
Cold and heat summer. Hey man, look, if you ain't planting nothing, if you ain't putting nothing in, if you ain't put
back no car.
That's right. What you going to the well for? You ain't put nothing in it.
Man.
Boy, all people gone. Ezekiel 28, man. Ezekiel 28. Boy. Ezekiel 28. We ain't gonna read that. We ain't gonna read that out of the need, bro. We're gonna skip that. We're gonna read the Ezekiel 28, then we're gonna move on, read them last four.
Okay.
Ezekiel 28 and read 11 through 18.
Okay, Ezekiel 28 and verse 11, family. Moreover, the word of the Most High came unto me, saying, Son of man, take up a lamentation unto the king of Tyrus, and say unto him, Thus saith the Most High Elohim, Thou sealest up the sum full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. Thou hast been in Eden, the garden of Elohim. Every precious stone was thy covering, the sardius, topaz, and the diamond, the beryl, and the onyx, and the jasper, the sapphire, the emerald, and the carbuncle, and gold. The workmanship of thy tabrets and of thy pipes was prepared in thee in the day that thou wast created. Thou art the anointed cherub that covered.
That's right.
And I have set thee so. Thou wast upon the holy mountain of Elohim. Thou hast walked up and down in the midst of the stones of fire.
So let me stop you right there. Well, read that 15 number. Stop. Go ahead and read 15.
Thou wast perfect in thy ways.
That was what?
Thou wast perfect in thy ways from the day that thou wast created till iniquity was found in.
So let me break this down real quick. You have this being that was created more glorious than any other being that was in the Shamayim other than the Father and the Son. He was one of the most glorious beings that he had created. He had music coming out of his mouth when he spoke. He covered the throne of God with praises. He was perfect in beauty. He was perfect in knowledge. But he was arrogant. The iniquity that was found in him was pride and arrogance. See, you can think because you're doing a whole lot, this, that, and the third, quote unquote, for the kingdom and for the Most High. But if you ain't careful, and you ain't gonna be able to see it coming, because it's something you want to believe. Being overly righteous. He was perfect in beauty. He covered the throne of the Most High with praises. And now he destined for the lake. Gabriel said, it's only two that hold me in this matter. He knew a whole lot of stuff, man. Perfect in wisdom and beauty. You think because you doing this and doing that and doing it, you got to read and poke your chest out and think you better and this, that, and the third, and you ain't got to listen to nobody, and you ain't got to take no admonishment. And it, be careful. Be careful. You think all folks slapping you on your back and man, you did that. Sister, you got. Be careful. Keep reading, bro. Read down to the 18th.
Verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
By the multitude of thy merchandise they have filled the midst of thee with violence,
Mm-hmm.
and thou hast sinned. Therefore I will cast thee as profane out of the mountains of Elohim,
Mm-hmm.
and I will destroy thee, O covering cherub,
Mm-hmm.
from the midst of the stones of fire.
Mm.
Thine heart was lifted up because of thy beauty. Thou hast corrupted thy wisdom by reason of thy brightness.
You see that? The very thing that he gave you corrupted you.
Mm-mm.
The very thing he gave you is what's going to bring you down to the size of the pit.
Mm.
The very thing, that gift that he gave you for his glorification and the edification of the body is what's going to take you up out of here.
Mm.
That's crazy, man.
Yes, sir. Powerful, that, brother.
That's crazy, man.
Mm.
You mean a blessing can turn to a curse? Same thing make you laugh, gonna make you cry.
Mm.
That's why, man, I be wanting somebody spiritually ram their foot up my rear end. They see me going off the rails.
Mm.
My brother called me the other day because he thought something, and I would appreciate he called me.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because I don't want no misunderstanding between me and my brothers.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't want it. Don't need it. Don't want it. And if Joe called me, hey, man, like I said, brother, man, it wasn't me, but I mean, if you feel like I apologize, man.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is what I'm saying. Don't get so heavenly minded that you ain't no earthly good. Mm-hmm. And nigga, you everybody can be approached. Who are you?
Mm.
Go ahead, bro.
Middle of 17.
Mm-hmm.
I will cast thee to the ground. I will lay thee before kings that they may behold thee.
Open show.
Thou hast defiled thy sanctuaries by the multitude of thine iniquity,
Mm-hmm.
by the iniquity of thy traffic.
Mm.
Therefore will I bring forth a fire from the midst of thee.
Mm-hmm.
It shall devour thee, and I will bring thee to ashes upon the earth in the sight of all them that behold thee.
I told you, gonna be open show.
Mm-hmm.
And all y'all joke around here, slip and slide, different guy. You understand? If ain't anybody seen you, the most I see you.
Yes, sir.
And you right here call yourself a Hebrew Israelite,
Mm.
a daughter of Zion, a son of Yehuda. Hey man, you better watch yourself.
Mm-mm.
You better watch yourself.
Yes, sir.
You better watch yourself now. And the only reason why I'm gonna read the Adam and Eve, man, because like I say, they were just showing even after he got kicked out, the arrogance he had to blame somebody else for what happened to him. But you just read why he got kicked out.
They was asking, what we
Yeah, they asking, what we do to you? And then he gonna say, man, it was calling y'all.
Right.
Nigga. Just another thing, all that shifting the blame and no accountability, man.
Mm.
That right there, boy, it gets my danger for blaming somebody else for what you got, what's going on. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say something to my sister, because it's on my spirit to say. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Can't nobody destroy your self-esteem unless you let them.
Mm-hmm.
The word is called self-esteem, not nigga esteem. How can I destroy something that you supposed to be? It's supposed to be on. If you think you the bomb, then you the bomb.
Mm-hmm.
It's called self-esteem, not somebody else destroy esteem.
Mm.
Self, you.
Mm-hmm. You control it.
Yeah, you control it.
Mm.
You just don't broke down, tear down my self-esteem. How? It's called self-esteem.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it. See, this is we be saying stuff. It ain't rational.
Mm-hmm.
Be happy with you before you can be happy with somebody else. Accept yourself before somebody else can accept you.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Did it make sense? I don't know if I'm be making sense sometimes, man.
Don't get me wrong. Now, if you were to say somebody hurt my esteem, that's one thing. But your own self-esteem.
Self-esteem.
Your self-esteem.
Yeah, say that. Don't say you tear down my self-esteem. How? It's self.
Right. Right.
Boy, that's more that tanks in the Babylon now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Zechariah 7, man. And we gonna read that. Boy, I want to read that Baruch so bad, but we ain't gonna read it. Y'all write that down. 2nd Baruch 83, we just 1, 2, 3. That should have been the last script, but I kind of switched stuff around. Let's read that Zechariah 7, 5 through 10, Baruch. That's last book before Malachi. Zechariah. Zechariah 7 and 5 through 10.
Okay, family, Zechariah 7 and 5. And it reads, Speak unto all the people of the land, and to the priests, saying, When ye fasted and mourned in the 5th and 7th month, even those 70 years, did ye at all fast unto me, even to me? This is Moses.
He asked you, did you do it for me or did you do it for yourself? What'd you do it for? Because you ain't doing what I told you. Either did you fast for me or did you fast for yourself? You don't like the Pharisee. Got your face all tore up, breath smelling like a dragon, ain't washed up, and you fan and you rent your garment, not your heart.
Right.
Who you doing it for?
Make this for a show.
Yeah, you come to the Shabbat class just so you say you came to Shabbat class? Or do you come to edify your brothers and sisters and glorify the Most High? What you doing it for? Go ahead, brother.
Verse 6. And when ye did eat, and when you did drink, did ye not eat for yourselves and drink for yourselves? Should ye not hear the word of the Most High hath cried by the former prophets, when Jerusalem was inhabited and in prosperity, and the cities thereof round about her?
That's right.
When men inhabited the south and the plain. And the word of the Most High came unto Zechariah, saying, Thus speaketh the Most High of hosts, saying, Execute true judgment.
Execute what?
True judgment. And show mercy and compassion every man to his brother.
To his brother.
And oppress not the widow, nor the fatherless, the stranger, nor the poor. And let none of you imagine evil against his brother in your heart.
So you can't be self-righteous. You can't be arrogant and prideful and think you're doing right towards your brother or your sister. How you gonna do it? They don't go together. It's a square peg in a round hole. It's oil and water. It don't go together.
At all.
I don't care what you done told yourself or convinced yourself. When you looking down and being self-righteous, that's not righteous judgment against your brother or your sister. It's not. Arrogance in the evil way. Let's go to Isaiah 64, man. All praise to the Most High Yah, your son, for his wisdom, knowledge, and his understanding, my brother.
Yes,
we have been blessed by the Spirit of the Most High to be taken upon this holy night and this bread that we eat. Man, we've been blessed, man.
Yes, sir.
When I look back at what the Most High has done with this ministry, and I look at some of the lessons and the information Most High to put on these brothers that come out in this ministry, we have been blessed. We over here, I'm gonna say this here. We over here at the Order of Melchizedek don't have no excuse. It's too much information that came out. Too much dissecting of the mind that came out. Too much dissecting of the behavior that came out. We don't have no excuse. So when I see it, I be like, maybe he took away their understanding, man. They fuel for the fire. Maybe I don't want that to be the case. But when I see it, I'm like, damn. Okay, 1. Okay, 2. Damn, now it's a habit.
No, what the scripture tell you, man, to lay this to heart, brother.
That's it, bro. Lay it to heart.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, bro.
We get this information, and then when we go to bed, it's, you know,
straight God. We didn't forgot. We didn't walk away from that mirror. Forgot what kind of man we
maybe too much for some.
They may have threw it up.
Yeah,
like we were reading earlier.
Yeah,
maybe too. Why don't y'all go somewhere else? Why don't you do that? Maybe too much for you. I'm glad you said that, brother. So we read the scripture.
Yeah.
Why don't y'all go somewhere else then, man? Let's go somewhere else and be happy. I mean, I ain't gonna hold no brother because you left. He said, because they went out from us, they may prove that they want to know us anyway.
That's right.
What you over here making yourself miserable and everybody else miserable for? Just don't leave. How about that? Because maybe too much, maybe vomiting it up. 658 lessons. You ain't gonna tell me that the Most High ain't hit everything in the start, the finish, and everything in between. You ain't gonna tell me there's no 658 lessons, man.
Double over, to be honest with you.
Most of these lessons be 30, 40 scriptures sometimes. Read all that kind of books, history, internet sources, library sources, history sources, medical sources, scientific sources, psychiatric sources, and the scripture. No, we ain't got no excuse over here. So if you're still doing it, maybe you need to go somewhere else, man. So we can go and move on and dwell in shalom and be at peace and show the city what real love is and real obedience is. Can't get some of y'all on them be quiet. 64, man. What?
Hey, you're doing a good job, bro.
Man!
Hey,
I be want to say stuff,
get
bro.
on that break.
Man, what? I be want to say stuff on this, man. I say that. You better not say it. Right. Can't get some of y'all don't do right, man. 64, man. 6 through 7, bro.
Copy that. Family, Isaiah 64, verse 6. But we are all as unclean things, and all our righteousnesses are as filthy rags.
Take your chest back down. Get off your high horse. On your best day, you still don't measure up. He said we are. Did he say something?
Oh.
And did he say in 2024 someone's gonna be so smart and so wide and so researched up that they're gonna be clean? He didn't say that. Stop. Go ahead.
And we all do fade as a leaf.
That's right.
And our iniquity, like the wind, have taken us away.
That's right.
That's all of us.
That's all of us, brother. That's all of us, man. Yes, sir.
Come out, do good and green, but guess what?
Man, I did not know that be every day.
Yes,
You
sir.
fading like a leaf.
Yes,
He said you wither like a grass. And man is what? Soon cut down.
Soon cut down, brother.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 7. And there is none that calleth upon thy name, that stirred up himself to take hold of thee. For thou hast hid thy face from us,
and what?
And hast consumed us because of our iniquities.
Because of our iniquity, man. Your righteousness is a filthy rag before the Most High.
That's your very best day.
Your best day. Like I said before, man, you come up with the best day when you was to yourself. You didn't you didn't have no unclean thoughts. Man, you ain't offending nobody. You didn't have no bad intention in your heart. It's still filthy rags. Still filthy rags, man. I don't care who you are, what you've done. So why is we putting each other in bondage? Why is we looking down on one another? And why we can't get along? He said what? Faith, mercy, and judgment, man.
Righteous judgment.
Righteous judgment, man. Last place, bro. We read it. We started out with it. We're going to read one more again.
Yes, sir.
Ecclesiastes 7 and 16, my brother. When you get it, go ahead and feed the people.
You want 16 and 17 again or just 16?
Just 16.
Okay, family, Ecclesiastes 7 and 16.
What do it say?
Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself?
Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? Being over righteous. Being over wise. It's a slippery slope, man.
Yes, sir.
Slippery slope out here. That's the lesson.
Hallelujah.
Be not over righteous much. Be not righteous over much, excuse me. I want to thank everybody once again for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in, spending y'all Shabbat night with us. We're going to be online tomorrow. Yes, sir. Got my beloved brethren, Isaiah and Brother Amnon, the faithful one. They're going to be bringing that thunder tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? They're going to be bringing that thunder. I know they're going to be bringing the thunder because guess what? These brothers want to be led by the Spirit of the Most High. Yes, sir. So, hey, man, all praise to the Most High for all the family in the chat, for all the family who's going to see this lesson in the future. We pray that the Most High has brought you some edification, some more understanding to help you in your walk. And, it's all about the love, man. It's all about the love, man. I look forward to fellowshipping with my brothers and sisters. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. I want to fellowship with my brothers and sisters more than people think I want to, but I have to walk circumspectly, and sometimes that leans to not isolation but separation. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure all the leaders feel that way from time to time. But I even the short dissertation me and my brother had yesterday about some things that that he and I had, or he thought we had, or we just didn't have no understanding on. Right. Man, I love that because that keeps me being humble, bro. Mm-hmm. Joker can't call, man. He can't call me talking, man. No, I don't. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's a learning experience and a teaching. Not only a teaching experience, but a learning experience for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's for real for me. So, man, y'all learn to pick the phone up and call your brother or your sister if you got a problem with them or you think they have a problem with you. The book says if your brother has offended you, you see the one that do the offending ain't got the responsibility of picking up the phone. Mm-hmm. Huh?
The one that's offended.
The one that's offended is the one that got the responsibility to pick up the phone. See, the Most High, he do it opposite. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? So, man, look, number love for the family. Look forward to fellowship with y'all. Y'all know we got Purim coming up in March. Mm-hmm. Y'all know we got Passover coming up in April.
Yes, sir.
And then we back again for Pentecost. Nah, Pentecost, man. Boy, Passover, Pentecost, unleavened bread. Boy, lead you right back to the fall feast day at the end. Mm-hmm. So we got these things coming up, man. I'm looking forward to seeing my brothers and sisters. I'm looking forward for the fellowshipping. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just looking forward to wrapping my arms around everybody, showing them some love, and being with my family. I'm looking forward to that, man. Yes, and I'm believing the Most High for it, brother. Okay. I'm believing the Most High for it, man. So with that, family, you got anything you want to say to the people, bro?
No, I mean, hey, listen, always good edification from my brother here.
All praise.
And I know, me personally, this week, I love the lessons.
Yes, sir.
Because they always make me look in the mirror.
Come on now, that's the thing.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing.
That's where all your problems start at. Most right in the damn mirror.
That's it, bro.
You know, so
that's
I love the fact that when you bring it out, it's self-examination.
That's it, bro.
And taught me a lot.
Man, all praise to the Most High, man.
So I enjoy them. So
man,
I don't know about y'all, but I enjoy them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, hey, man, we love y'all.
Yes, sir.
Y'all take care of yourself. And look, learn to enjoy the Shabbat. I want to say that too. Mm-hmm. Learn to enjoy the Shabbat. I mean, actually, my body automatically shuts down on the Shabbat. Mm-hmm. I got my body tuned in to shut down. See what I'm saying? Man, that's when you want. That's
I was making the corner up here, and I was thinking the same thing.
Man,
but like, thank the Most High.
Brother, this when you start to become one with the Most High. When you, man, look, bump everything else. It's a Shabbat, right? You know what I'm saying? But all praise, bro.
Yes, sir.
And man, look, we want to tell y'all we love y'all one more time. And y'all take care of yourself. Y'all tune in tomorrow 1 p.m. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna let the cat out of bed. That was on brother who call. Let the bros do that when they get everything sold up for what we was talking about. Okay. So I ain't gonna do that. My brew won't talk about it tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Talk to the other brew. Yeah. We'll put it out there for the people. Okay. I ain't gonna put it out tonight. Okay. All right. No problem. Thank y'all. All praise, honor, and great glory is unto our Elohim. Mm-hmm. The Elohim of Abraham, and the Elohim of Isaac, and the Elohim of Jacob. To our brothers and sisters in the faith as always, we salute you. Y'all know how we do it. As for him, and as for me. Baby, y'all know what we do. It KOE. Yes. You hear me? If you ain't hear me, you better heard me.
D-Roll. I love that, bro.
Yes, sir. Kingdom over everything. Or you can say kingdom over everybody. Are you willing to put your mind, body, and soul on the line?
Call this kingdom over everything. I'm about my Abba's business, so I be my wedding ring. Married to the gospel and I'm faithful, never giving up. That's word to the chief. My belief in the spiritual. Do the work, plant the seed. Christ is what these people need. Not them doctors that y'all feed. Souls burning cause of greed. Hands to the piss out, like the swins that from my bris out. I'm praying for my crown. Precept on them precepts while I let the spirit direct. Every move I miss, can't let the serpent dissect my soul away. Praying for the strength to make it through the day. Darts flying at me, but Ephesians keep me strapped. Pappy say he got me long as I worship his son. He say I'll never lack as long as he is number one. That's why I'm on my knees begging for forgiveness. Regardless what y'all think, this kingdom business. Call it KOE. I won't let you get my life. I won't let you get my body. I'm a soldier, yeah, how we gon' kill Illuminati? It's the kingdom over everything. We want the kingdom over everything. We call this KOE. I won't let you get my life. I won't let you get my body. I'm a soldier, yeah, how we gon' kill Illuminati? It's the kingdom over everything. We want the kingdom over everything. We call this KOE. Got the spirit of Moses up against Janus and Jambres, exposing the lies. That's why these preachers is mad at me. Repping the covenant that was gave to my fathers. The spirit of Abraham got me drinking the waters. I call that fully persuaded. I pray to y'all that I make it up out this booth I'm in. Spiritually speaking, spiritually speaking. From what I've been reading, as long as I'm breathing, this 613 and I mean it. I got this work and I'm fiending to do it. Study to prove it. You ain't gotta believe it. He gon' make do in this season. We gon' be bending a knee. We gon' help rule in this kingdom. For the wicked it ends. They all gon' burn in they sins. I'm on the straight path, never turning right or left. Narrow is the road to salvation. We talking life or death. That's why I'm on my knees begging for forgiveness. Regardless what y'all think, this kingdom business. Call it KOE. And he said to them all, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. We call this KOE. So whosoever shall save his life shall lose it. Whosoever will lose his life for my sake, the same shall save it.
Come on, DOT. All right, fam. Y'all enjoy that. Shalom.
I was in